Hello, welcome. Let's get right to it. This is episode 8 of the PROi series, PVM Rush on Iron. We are currently in chapter 3 of season 1. Season 1 is the early game. Chapter 3 is going to be, I don't know what the title is, but we're basically going to be pushing for 43 prayer. Now, why do we need 43 prayer? Well, the phase 2 quests, as I've been kind of dissecting them, they require prayer. They're a little bit tougher. You're going to be tanking people. They'll be a little bit easier with prayer. So what we want to do is, and of course we need to do them. To do them, we need prayer. How do we get prayer? We're going to farm some blue dragons. I'm sick of green dragons in the wilderness, so I do not want to go to the wilderness. We need to do underground pass for Iban staff, and then we need range for underground pass. I'm going to go and grab a Dorgeshan crossbow quickly. We'll do some range training, and then we'll kind of work our way backwards. We also need, of course, 50 attack for Ivan staff, so I've outlined some quests that can give us some attack XP. I tend to do quests that do quests that reward XP for a particular skill. But yeah, that's how I operate. But when a quest is like really left field, I just go, okay, whatever, I'm just gonna train. So we will just train a little bit on sand crabs. Depending on how much I can do in this episode, I might continue forward past 43 prayer and pushing towards heroes, or I might just go, okay, you know what, this is a wrap on this episode. Okay, so let's do Lost Tribe. We need to do Goblin Diplomacy. Okay, let's do Goblin Diplomacy. So I'll grab some radberries. I don't know why I call them radberries. Red berries. I'm gonna use the Clan War teleport now to restore my run energy. I really gotta get that bank chest too, because my muscle memory just has me go down the basement all the time. If I get a raw cake, I can like kill myself and reset my run energy that way. I think that might be a good idea. I'll need to look at where I get a raw cake from. I like this idea. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab myself a raw cake. So now we can grab the bow, and then we can do a little bit of combat or a little bit of range training. Oh man, now I'm thinking about animal magnetism. Do I want to do that? And you need oh yeah, you need 30 range for it, so you can't. Okay. Wait, what? Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Maybe I can just do Death to the Dorgeshan. Two full ham rope sets. Oh man. Okay, I think I can even like loot the chests here for some serious jewelry. Like, I can probably get like a mage ammy. I'll have to research that a bit. Awesome. Okay. Got some range. Now, I think what I want to do is I want to do... I do think it would pay dividends if I get the raw cake. So this is why we've unlocked the Spirit Tree Network. I can go to Gnome Tree Village, or the Grand Tree Village, and buy the Fruit Blast. It'd be sick if, like, they did like a recipe for disaster too, with like all these new quests. Like you could just do like a whole new recipe for disaster. That'd be pretty sweet. Especially now that you have Wildmore and like Corrend, you can like invite those guys or something. I don't know. So yeah, I think this will come in handy for like resetting your run energy. I'm gonna experiment with it. I think it could come in handy. Now there can be times where it'll be hard to die, so you might not be able to find the right NPC to kill you, but I still think we'll see how it goes. And it's a little bit better than using the minigame teleport because like there can be times where you'll need the minigame teleport to like teleport somewhere, right? So like then if it's on cooldown, you're like, oh shit, I really needed that minigame teleport, but I can't use it because it's on cooldown. So now this way you can kill yourself and keep that minigame teleport. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this will work. Yeah, like for example, right now, right? Like let's say I need like, for whatever reason, let's say I'm at like 5% run energy, right? So I could do something like this, where I'll just deposit all these so I don't have to like pay. I can just do this. Boom, beautiful. Beautiful. See? That kind of works, man. That's working. And then I could just teleport to somewhere else. Boom, I can go to like Camelot or something. Nice, nice, nice. I think this is gonna pay dividends. This is, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a break, come back later. Okay, I forgot where we were after I got the rock cake. So, I think we were trying to get range. As a kid, I would go kill minotaurs in the um, stronghold dungeon because they drop like iron arrows as well. So I was like, I used to be very conscious of my arrows, and I was primarily a free-to-play player, so there was no access to the accumulators and stuff. I wonder if it's worth making the chaps in the coif. Maybe I'll go do that. I'm out of prayer anyway. I seriously need some food, man. Yeah, I'm gonna need some food. Okay, I made a big mistake. I did not capture the footage after I left the Minotaurs. So I got 25 range, and then what I did after that was I went and did Death Plateau. So let me pull up my notes. I also probably edited my notes a little bit too. So I did Death Plateau. I forget if I did anything else. I don't think I did. After doing Death Plateau, I just pretty much came down here. I got some cakes. I had to thieve some cakes, and yeah, unfortunate. I was like making a few comments about how this quest was like one of my, yeah, very scary as a kid, but unfortunate. But yeah, that's kind of pretty much lost a little bit of footage. But yeah, all I did was just Death Plateau into Underground Pass. I'm trying to think if I did any other quest. I don't think so. Don't think I did. But yeah, we continue. Oh, and I also joined my clan, the Boys. So, yeah. Damn, that's a big story. I kind of want to read it though. This quest has definitely interested me in the past. Oh, so this guy was created by a witch. Cardia. Interesting. So the spider's blood is actually in Ivan. Jesus Christ, I then strangled the bird. Really cool. So he was a black knight who was very ambitious. However, he fell, and then Cardia, for whatever reason, had like a obsession with this guy. Didn't really explain why she was very interested in him, but yeah. So Cardia was a very powerful witch, and she basically resurrected him once he died with this doll. And this doll is made of like certain pieces, not even all of the pieces of Ivan. Like the doll had like the spider's blood, the mind of a dove that she strangled, and parts of his remain. And then she did a very powerful spell, Incantia or something like that. Resurrected him. I feel like RuneScape has tons of like... Oh yeah, so these demons, as she was casting her spell to resurrect him, these demons also spawned. And they're like kind of his servants now. I can get rid of this. But what I was saying was, I feel like RuneScape has so many untied, or what's the word? Like loose ends. When it comes to, not that this is a loose end, but there are just so many, like for example, the Elemental Workshop is a loose end. The Dwarf storyline, the Keldegrim, is a loose end. I feel like you can also even do more with the Zogres. The Zogres are kind of a loose end in my opinion. So there's just so many like areas that you could go with. Fairy Tale. The Fairy Tale questline hasn't finished. So there's, yeah, there you can like flesh out so many different areas of RuneScape. There's just so much content, and then of course Menaphos. It's insane how much content there is to kind of to continue with. I imagine that developers, the new developers now, they don't possibly have all that much interest in continuing a old storyline. They just want to make new things. And I can kind of relate, like, well, maybe not really, but when it comes to code, I hate working with old code. I'd just rather write something new. Like a story isn't really old though. Like you would, I don't know if the same can be applied there, but I don't know. And another thing, like during the original RuneScape, right? One thing that that game did was it had a fixed camera, and it was like this. So it kind of made you feel claustrophobic too. Like there was this element of like having a camera that was completely fixed and that you couldn't zoom out of too much. I'm like 99% sure you can zoom out. But yeah, it definitely gave this element of like that was a gameplay element. Like that was a gameplay design kind of choice. with the fixed camera tight around the player. See, like, I can just zoom out, I can see that. But then, like, for example, if you don't zoom out, right, like, and you don't really know what you would, like, come across. You can, like, you can't really. That's especially true with barrels. Yeah. Anyway. Super cool. Part of the footage I lost, I was like, the season 1 outfit is gonna be this. Because I was like really liking this outfit. I'm like, this is gonna be the season 1 outfit, but I don't think that's the case. I think this is gonna be the season 1 outfit. Because I'm gonna be using this outfit for a bit for mage training and stuff, for Slayer. Because I'm gonna be using Ivan staff and doing a lot of Slayer with Ivan staff. And I think this is gonna be the outfit. Like, this is the outfit that I'm gonna be using a lot. So, yeah, this is the season 1 outfit. I might research some stuff for unlocking the strength Ammy and the magic Ammy, but yeah. Alright, thank you for watching. Bye. Oh fuck, I kinda made a mistake again. So I was just in Camelot, I teleported here, and I'm grabbing a shark for the quest. So that wasn't a lot of, didn't lose a lot of footage there. Good thing. But I can be very prone to like not hitting the record button. I just put on my mic, assume that I'm recording. I'm pretty much double the rate, or almost double. There we go. Oh, what the hell? Honestly, I didn't know this was connected. Is this a new thing? Huh. I swear this wasn't connected before. I'm not in the Champions Guild. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely coming really handy. The cake. 100%. This quest is like kind of like one small favor. Not the entire quest, obviously, but like this particular section of the quest is like totally one small favor. This quest, I really liked this quest when I was a kid. I loved this quest. Wait, what the hell? Wasn't it telling me the answer? I wonder if this is worth doing in a PvP world. It'll take too long to flinch. I'll just die. That's fine. Yeah, so I think with the Dremen staff we'll be okay. If this doesn't work, we can do rings of recoil, so we got options. This is actually closer than I thought it would be. Let's go. Oh shit, what was my name? I forgot. You just talked to him again. Ooh, let's go. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Larton. That's kind of stupid name. So we'll do sand crabs, and then we'll wield the Iban staff, and then we'll fuck some blue dragons up. After we fuck the blue dragons, we'll get 43 prayer into Heroes Quest. There's a couple other quests that I have to do before Heroes Quest, like Merlin's Crystal. It'll be like easy with 43 prayer. And then we can do, yeah, and we're very close to Miscellanea, so I'm just gonna get myself set up. Alright, I'll see you at 50 attack. Let's go. Alright, welcome back. We are almost 50 attack, which means we'll be able to grab the Iban staff, and then what we'll do is we'll go down, I think Towerly Dungeon will be fine. We'll kill some blue dragons, and then we will pretty much do Chaos Altar for the 43 prayer, and then yeah, push for 43, or push for heroes. So I think we're almost done, yeah. There we go, 50 attack. Let's go, baby! Alright, so we're gonna go to... Actually, I'll go and grab the anti-fire cape. Anti-fire shield. I also need to upgrade my staff, because I'm not holding enough charges. Cool. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. The raw cake is just so good, man. Back to Falador, gear up, and then we'll go kill some blue drags. Let's go, baby. Go check it out, see how it goes. But yeah, this staff is freaking sick, dude. Such a huge upgrade from like Chaos Bolt or even Fire Blast. It's like huge 25 plus 25 damage. Alright, that's the first trip done. And I don't have a lot of inventory space though, so that's annoying, but this is working beautifully. That was really, really fast. Yeah, no complaints. Definitely really like that. Yeah, so we're gonna continue with this. And I am sleepy. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. Alrighty, we're back. I just realized a mistake. I should have been wearing my blue Vizzy robes. So... But besides that, I'm just gonna go back and kill some dragons. Alright, actually I'm gonna go to Ardouin, whatever you wanna call it. But we definitely need some food. And I'm gonna just grab some cakes. Remember as a kid I would call it Ardouin. Except it's not A-R-A, it's just A-R-D. I don't know why I called it Ardouin. Yeah, it's gonna be the Season 1 outfit, I think, with the Ivan staff. Yes, sir. Hello, welcome. I've just made another terrible mistake. I've lost the footage of me getting 43 prayer. So the last thing you'll see of me is killing blue dragons, then I do druidic ritual, and then I come here. Super unfortunate. Extremely sorry about that. But again, to recap, what we did was we killed a bunch of blue dragons. Then we went ahead and got 43 prayer at the wilderness altar. And then we began to do some quests. So I'm over here. I'm going to be powering through some quests. It is so infuriating how I lost that footage. Seems like they've cut the animations on these ladders just to make it so a little bit more smoother. We got this done. We got this done. We got this done. Jungle Potion's over. Okay, I'll do that later. I think I'll do Dig Site next. Because I'll do like a little mini bank check. Got all my gold there. This is still 1.5, and then you'll notice the dragon bones are gone. I got about 106, I believe, and then unfortunate. The music in this game is like phenomenal. It's just so like whimsical. Yeah, that's the word. Charming and whimsical. It captures the fantasy element, the medieval fantasy setting. Like, yeah. Wow, 800 total already. Jesus, that was fast. Alright, what's the play? So we need to restore our run energy. But I don't know how to kill myself, so I want to do Shades of Morton because that quest is kind of annoying, I think. It's amazing how this game, while not having any sort of graphics, right? The amount of fear it can instill in you through the lack of graphics, like that just means like the atmosphere, the environment, the vibe, the whole aura of this game is so rich in aura that it can just instill all kinds of emotions in you while not having the graphical fidelity of like the typical MMO. Like the fact that it can do that speaks volumes to the quality of the game. Yes, sir. Fuck this quest, dude. Okay. That's why I wanted to do it first, because I wanted to get the fuck out of the way, dude. Hate this quest. Okay. Let's fix this. Zogre. Okay, Jungle Potion. I kind of don't like Jungle Potion either, but it's just a lot of walking around, so I don't mind. Zogre. I don't really know how to do, so I would have to like search it up, so I don't want to like do that right now. Alright, so that's that done. We gotta do Zogre. And for Zogre, let's see. Oh my god, I hate chompy bird hunting, man. And we need... Oh my gosh. 30 ranged as well. And yeah, I like fishing here because, like I mentioned a bit ago, childhood memories, great music. I definitely like this one. Like, this is my fishing song. I know a lot of people like sea shanty, but yeah. What I like to do, so yeah, we'll get 30 cooking, and then I'm not looking forward to training range, but it is what it is. I might go back to Minotaurs, maybe? yeah. Actually, I might go and kill... Like, there's this Zamorak thing that you can kill. I think it's a 1 out of 70 for a rune skim, so I might do that. Kill that guy. I think he's at the ZMI place. I was really dreading training range, but now I'm kind of excited. I'm just gonna buy these. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Fuck me, I just spent 100k on that. Jesus Christ, that's bad. I remember back in the day when the members would log into free-to-play worlds, they would hold the dragon long like this. And that's how I thought it's held, even on member world. But in the members world, it's held more like upright, which is just so stupid. It looks so much better like this. Okay, we're gonna go back to Stronghold of Security. Unfortunately. I know way back in the day I used to train here. But to kind of reorient myself, we are doing range training because we need to do big chompy bird hunting. And we need to do big chompy bird hunting because we want to do Zogre flesh eaters. We are doing Zogre flesh eaters because we need Herblore XP, so we need 25 Herblore for Heroes Quest, and yeah. Then we'll do Heroes, then we'll do Miscellanea, then we'll do Royal Trouble, and then we'll finally unlock the Kingdom. We really want to unlock the Kingdom early because we will snowball our supplies and all that way, so yeah, that's the play right now. DPS is definitely not that great, but it's not terrible. Okay, so we are 30 ranged, and now we can do big chompy bird hunting. So unfortunately we didn't get the rune skim, but that looks pretty good, dude. That shit looks good, man. I want some fried chicken. Alright, so I'm gonna be right back, and then we'll do Zogres. So this is what I was talking about during Underground Pass. Like, they could really flesh this out more. The Zogre idea could be, like, expanded on for sure. Okay, ooh, nice, 25, okay, so... Oh, shit, yeah, okay, so I gotta do Merlin's Crystal, Dragon Slayer. And, yeah, so we got some more quests to do, fuck me, Shield of Arrow done. I used to use the special for this, for Excalibur, like, all the time, back in the day. I thought it was a pretty good special. Like, that's 6, 8, 8 plus defense, I don't know. I would use it so much. Alright, that's done. Now what do we want it to do? 6 quest points, that's fat, dude. That's probably the highest, I think. Dragon Slayer, okay. I remember this guy. I'm pretty sure, like, the Oracle used to be a guy, and he would be bald. Pretty sure. I'm gonna like try to expand my brain on like RuneScape pathing. Like as a kid, I've been so ingrained um, of taking certain paths that aren't really the shortest, but it's just the one that'll immediately come to your brain, and you just have been doing them for so long. There's a talk to ghost option. Wonder if you bring your amulet of ghost speak, what they would say. The raw cake kind of loses its value and you can't really die, which is becoming a problem given I'm getting stronger. Okie dokie. Trying to figure out the mining play. Alright, I'm gonna research some mining methods. Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll get the rune crafting from the mini game or the mini quest. Then what we'll do is we'll do Varrock medium, Varrock easy diary, grab the plate body, then we'll just mine sand. Okay, so Varrock easy done, and then what we can do is, at this point, I'm just gonna go mine. I was thinking of getting a celestial ring, but that's fine. Oh, 30, okay. What do I want to do? Prayer? Actually, let's do prayer. Yeah. Prayer is hard. Okay, so let's that. Let's bank that. And I think we gotta go to Keldagrim. Addy and a rune pick. Grab that. Alright, so this is gonna be my home till 50 minings. I really like Temperos. Like, it's just, I don't know, I feel it's super well designed in the sense that it's, I don't know, it's such a feel-good kind of minigame. Like, it just feels really good. Like, the atmosphere, the vibe, and the whole, like, environment with the sailors cheering you on. The sound effects from, like, the cannon. It's just, it's phenomenal. It's such a good minigame. And man, like they made that a while ago, and then they made what you might call it, the Herblore minigame, which is like, what? How did they take such a step back? Like they know how to make good minigames. Why did they, I don't get it. It's such a shame why the Herblore one is so bad. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Alright, so I've just realized something. First of all, this thing is completely useless. So I'm going to take that off. And yeah, it was completely a waste of time doing Varrock Easy Diary, but it is what it is. Another thing I realized is I think I'm trying to hatch a plan on getting Tears of Guthix done. I think that is possible. And if I can get that done early, that would be good. Yeah. So I think what I'll do is there's a quest that gives 6,000 thieving XP. So for Tears of Guthix, you need to get a bullseye lantern, and that's really the tricky part. I'm still debating whether or not I should do Tears of Guthix. And then actually there's also another slice of ham and giant dwarf. Like, I'm having a miserable time doing mining right now. Like, it is really annoying. So what I'll do, actually, yeah, let's just do that. Let's do a couple more quests. Let's unlock Tears of Guthix. And one thing that I'm grateful for shit, it'll go to Hunter, but whatever. One thing I'm grateful for while doing Rock Easy Diary, all my skills now are like over 1, right? So Tears of Guthix will have a little bit more value. So what I'll do is I'll do that Martelmore quest, then I'll do Giant Dwarf into another slice of ham. That's going to give us a little bit more mining XP. So quick recap, we are doing this quest because we want thieving levels. Thieving levels will be for Guthix, Tears of Guthix. We can get that out of the way quickly. It's not too much of a distraction, and it gives us, like I said, it's like a daily, quote unquote daily. It gives you passive XP and stuff, right? So we might as well do that early. And then what we'll do is after we do Tears of Guthix, we will go and do Giant Dwarf into another slice of ham. That's going to give us 5.5k mining XP. And yeah, I would rather just do that instead of actually mining, because I hate mining. Actually, I kind of made a mistake. I wish I paid attention to this quest. Like, the old quests I can run through because I kind of know what's going on them, and I tend to like read the dialogue on quests, but alright, so I'm going to talk to the information clerk for 1,000 mining XP. Great. Oh my god, I just realized I need to do 100. I need 100 kudos. Crap. For Fossil Island. Damn. I definitely do want to unlock Fossil Island eventually for like seaweed. But I didn't know I need 100 kudos. That's annoying. Alright, great. So now we can go pickpocket the cave goblins, and then we'll get the bullseye lantern, then we'll do Tears of Guthix. Tears of Guthix into Giant Dwarf into ham, another slice of ham, another slice of ham into more mining. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, the success rate on these goblins is not good. Ooh, oh my god, that was so good. Let's go. And actually, I might end the episode with just Tears of Guthix. I'm going to do a recap of, I'm going to see how long the episode has gotten. It's gotten pretty long. Holy shit. 76 agility, by the way. Not a bad PB for the first time, too. 61, let's go. I'm gonna end the episode here. So let's just do a quick recap of this episode. What happened was we are doing phase 2 quests to unlock dailies. The dailies being Tears of Guthix, Farming, and Kingdom. Kingdom is my highest priority. However, I just did Tears of Guthix because it was very short and sweet. I just made some connections while I was doing some sandstone mining. I was like, wait, I can do Tears of Guthix. Might as well get that. And I can do it very fast. Like, I don't have to go out of my way too much. For farming contracts, I will have to go out of my way a lot. For unlocking seaweed, that's another core daily that I gotta unlock. I have to go out of my way a lot. So I made the judgment call. Tears of Guthix doesn't require. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say core dailies, which are Kingdom, TOG, farming contracts, and seaweed. So these are my core dailies. We've just unlocked one of them. Beautiful, lovely. And the other ones being the Kingdom. Kingdom is my absolute highest priority. I want to unlock that first before I get to that. These will take more time. Like, these will take time to do. Tears of Guthix, not so much. That's why I did it. This episode has gotten too long already, so I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to do like a part 2 of this episode in the next episode where we wrap up Hero's Quest, and we'll actually even like unlock Kingdom by then. In the next episode, we'll unlock the Kingdom. And then we'll look to unlocking farming contracts, seaweed. I got a whole plan for that. Let's go, baby. Let's go.